Let's think for a moment. Imagine if someone suddenly collapses and it seems like they're falling down. In fact, after spending 9 days in the ICU, that person came back to life. It's hard to imagine how someone could come back to life after being thought of as dead, but many of you must have wondered about it when you read the caption. When a person's heart stops, what exactly happens to the body? Each of our organs begins to deteriorate. The liver, kidneys, and brain begin to shut down. Heart stopping can happen for many reasons. If someone is bitten by a snake, the venom can cause the heart to stop. Or if a person is on dialysis and they suddenly miss their treatment, toxins and impurities build up in the body, which can cause death. A heart attack can also cause death, and many other conditions can lead to heart failure. So at some point, the heart stops and the organs begin to fail. If someone comes to check on a person whose heart has stopped, they might feel a prominent bone in the neck. If you press it with 2 fingers, you can feel the carotid pulse, which indicates a heartbeat. If you don't feel it, it means the person has no pulse, which means the person is truly dead. However, when a person's heart stops, we still have time to try and bring them back to life. This is known as cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR. We see it in movies, pressing the chest with fast and consistent force to restart the heart. When we perform CPR, we are trying to get the heart pumping again. CPR can restart the heart, pushing blood into the organs. The more we do it correctly, the better the chances of resuscitating the person. Some people have experienced their heart stopping and coming back. One such person is Lawrence Kennedy, an American woman who had her pulse stop for 24 minutes before it came back. She has shared her experience on social media, and many people have discussed it. This brings us to today's topic. What should we do when someone's pulse stops? The answer is to perform CPR immediately. When you start CPR, you are essentially restarting the heart by applying pressure on the chest. This action forces blood to flow to the organs and increases the chances of the heart starting again. Several people, if after CPR was performed. When people are asked about their experiences of coming back to life, many of them describe passing through a dark tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, they see light. This is a common experience. Some people say that they felt peaceful, while others experienced intense pain or discomfort. Many books and articles describe this, and it's been observed in several people who came back to life after a long time with no pulse. There are several cases where CPR worked and brought people back to life. On case is when a person fell into the water he didn't know how to swim. After we performed CPR for 20 minutes, doctors thought his pulse wouldn't come back, but after continuing CPR for 45 minutes, his pulse returned. He spent a few days on a ventilator and later opened his eyes and returned to normal life. So, what happens during these moments when CPR is being performed? A person who is revived after their pulse has stopped may describe experiences of passing through a dark tunnel, seeing light at the end, or feeling a sense of peace. Some people even describe leaving their bodies and watching from the outside. Now, let's talk about a specific incident that happened to a person named Luca. He was at an event and he suddenly collapsed, pretending to faint. But then he actually lost consciousness. The people around him panicked, but one person who knew CPR immediately started performing chest compressions. Within moments, Luca opened his eyes and water started flowing from his eyes. He later jokingly said that it was his idea to faint, just like in the movies, but thanks to CPR, he came back to life. The point here is clear. If someone collapses, you should immediately start CPR. You can save lives by doing this. Everyone, including children, should learn CPR because it can help save lives. When in doubt, don't hesitate to perform CPR. Even if you're unsure if they have a pulse, start CPR right away. You could save someone's life. There's an important message to share here. Don't wait to take action. If you see someone collapse, immediately start CPR. It's a life-saving skill that can make all the difference. Thank you for listening, and I hope this video encourages everyone to learn CPR. Take care and always be ready to save a life.